joke.
Tell me about my glorious home airport.
I had 2-hour layover schedule, which is fine, right? You think? Do you think that's fair to make it connect?
I think that's fine. I mean,
2 hours.
I had to wait 4 hours to get to Glasgow.
And that's chapter 1 of the story. So we'll get into that later. But the match has the match has started. It's Galeforce, and Turbo's like, "Get me out of free play. Get me in the game." He's getting mad at me in the chat, and this is why, because he wants you to score all the goals.
Is he in a Batmobile?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's certainly going to be different for him. But that free play working out. He should be thanking you, Axel.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I had his best interest in mind, although I'm not biased at all, so I have no one's interest in mind. Except probably Shogun's interest. Though clearly not, because I made him do this after traveling a lot. Anyway, Turbo going for another goal. Oh, man.
You knew our schedule, Axel.
I know. It's your fault for doing so much stuff, all right? Because I know you got 2, I think, this week.
I need to become less passionate about this game. I'll go and play some solo standard. That'll sort me out.
Oh, man. All right, so everyone, ladies and gentlemen, this is the second semifinal. Flipside is already through to the finals. 3 players left, 3 teams, I should say, left in this tournament. Galeforce against Durp. Who is Durp? Who are they? It's a team involving Scrubkilla, Fairy Peak, and Envy Mouth. Wouldn't it be cool if they were able to make it? But this is Galeforce. Legendary team at this point. Always so fun to watch them play. And Turbo scoring in the first 5 seconds. Doing nice things so far. Galeforce probably... I wonder how well rested they are. You know, they did a little bit of traveling, but
I mean, they look good right now. They are very solid across field. You can always tell how well Galeforce is going to play due to they're a very direct team. So depending on how strong they're hitting the ball is a genuinely good way of being able to tell how good Galeforce is going to play in a series. And with clears like that, yeah, they're hitting the ball well.
All right, and to fill anyone on in, if you missed the first match that we saw on the stream, it was Durp against Secret. And Secret had the win at 0 seconds in Game 2. They were up 1-0, but this Durp team was able to score at the end of regulation to push it into overtime, and then Scrubkilla scoring a stupid angle, as I hope we get used to in Rocket League esports, to give them the win in Game 2, and they went on to win the series. So Durp just barely getting to this point. Doesn't matter how, as long as you get here, and they did it. So now Galeforce against Durp. This is a best of 5 here, which I'm really excited about. I want to see Scrubkilla play more Shogun, and I'm happy that this is a best of 5 and that Scrubkilla is involved. I'm not biased though.
Never biased. Here's the boy I'm biased for. Turbo Pulsar, incredible negative angle shot. He's liking that Batmobile, but then again, I like the Batmobile as well. It's no DeLorean, but it's a good car.
What do you play with normally? Octane?
Normally I'm an Octane / Batmobile.
I might try the Batmobile more.
I tried Batmobile, but then it took me like 8 hours to complete the dribble challenge 2, and now it takes me 13 minutes with Octane. So I feel like that's scientific proof. I'll go and try it with Scarab next, and it'll be like in 10 minutes.
Good luck. Put it on YouTube or something. Everyone go follow Shogun on YouTube.
Wait, oh, Mega Shogun. There we are. It's all good.
All right.
I post great things. They have life bars.
There you go. Galeforce up 1-0, and that was Turbo's goal in the first 4 seconds of this game. Scrubkilla going back the other way. I thought he had an angle there, but K-Dop saying nope, not going to happen. Violent Panda getting control. Mao, 0 on defense. Over to Fairy Peak. What? No. No, no, no. Even Turbo saying nice one.
This is just nuts from Fairy Peak. He's so good at making every single inch of his car work. And all he has to do is make contact, and he's guaranteed to get that sort of power. He's just nuts. He really is just nuts.
I want to use the Batmobile now, and I think that's why Turbo's using the Batmobile. Actually, he was mentioning.
I feel like the Batmobile is getting like unfairly good use because the 2 biggest users of it are Cooksit and Fairy Peak.
Yep.
Like that reason. as an average is pretty high.
Yeah, I don't doubt we're going to be seeing it more. And honestly, on that note, we might be seeing more mouse and keyboard play because we're seeing quite a few more mouse and keyboard players make to the top level. And 2 examples there, flip side alone, with Yukio. But we're tied 1-1. Fairy Peak with a ridiculous angle. Able to equalize it. And remember, this is a best of 5, and I'm already over the moon on this match because it's looking so close. Both these teams, all of these players are so incredibly good, and we get to watch it all unfold. For now, Durp on defense, Gale Force, Turbo trying to make it through. K-Dop trying to sweep it up. Violent Panda is there. Gonna hit it towards the goal, just off on the right-hand side. He wishes he had that one back. Fairy Peak going back the other way. K-Dop on defense. Fairy Peak able to still push it to the middle. Violent Panda is there. And it looks like Scrub Killer with control, launching it up to the backboard. Violent Panda getting a piece of it over to the left-hand side. Fairy Peak hitting it back towards the blue goal. K-Dop pitching it forward. Out and K-Dop getting in the middle of each other there. K-Dop going back.
K-Dop searching for that one.
Yeah, K-Dop going back the other way. Violent Panda trying to finish it through. Almost a 0-second goal from Turbo. I bet he wishes he had the Octane for that. Just kidding.
Guaranteed when it was in the Octane, but that's twice now. Gale Force hit the same post 2 separate occasions when they should have won. They will win with that, however.
Turbo, stop it. That was all Turbo with the pass there. K-Dop, Turbo just barely able to tap it back to K-Dop, and even I could score that one. Scrub Killer trying to get there in time. But Gale Force going to take game number 1, 10 seconds in an overtime. Oh, man, this is fun. You guys having fun in the chat? How are you guys doing in the chat? I see some people talking. Ladies and gents, remember Ting Mobile is the sponsor, title sponsor of this event. They provided everything for this. So this is their first initiative in Rocket League. I'm super excited that they went with me to do this and that I could organize this tournament. But check out Ting Mobile. It is a mobile service option if you are in the United States. If you're not too thrilled about your contract, at least look into taketheshot.ting.com and see if it works for you. They have their service on the Sprint and T-Mobile networks, and the average phone bill is $23 a month. How do I hit ready? Do I have to hit ready?
You can hit ready.
Hit ready.
Oh. That's not a problem. Sorry, I thought we had a problem there.
All right. Here we go. Someone's saying enough with the plugs. Ting Mobile, Ting Mobile, Ting Mobile, Ting Mobile, Ting Mobile, Ting Mobile. They sponsored this tournament. This would not be happening without them. So yes, I'm going to talk about them. This is a massive commercial for Ting Mobile, this entire tournament. Do not be fooled. I will be transparent about that. But we're also giving all this money to players. So very happy that it can happen. And we have a wonderful stream for you. And this is a wonderful match as Violent Panda scored in 10 seconds for Gale Force.
I love Violent Panda's way of shooting. He just never takes the first shot available to him. He just knows he can get a better one. Make sure he's got his nose lined up between the ball and the goal and launch into the net. Incredible play.
Okay. That is exactly how Gale Force wants to start things off. Just like last game, a nice 1-0 advantage in the beginning. And once again, our team Durp has to play from behind. A team thrown together at the last second. Well, I mean, they probably thrown together in the last 24 hours for this. Scrub Killer, Fairy Peak, and NV Mout looking to qualify. But they're down again. Scrub Killer going for some fanciness. Mout trying to sweep it up. Durp trying to bring it back. But Gale Force, it's been all them this series. It's been a very close series overall, but some great things from Gale Force right now. Up 2-0, Violent Panda again. That was Turbo. Lopsing it up. Violent Panda following it and sending it right there to the left side of the goal. Scrub Killer just barely not able to get that save.
Right, so I'm going to teach you guys some rules of Rocket League back at home. Rule 1. At 0 seconds, thou must keep the ball off the ground at all times, even if winning the World Championships. Rule 2. Thou must not allow Violent Panda to shoot. Those are the holy commandments of Rocket League.
Rule number 3. G2 will probably win any votes in any chat.
Rule 4, G2 will suck at online tournaments, but be great at LAN.
Rule 5, Jane Apps will probably have something to do with it.
Rule 5, hit that ball, please.
Oh, man. Someone write those down before we forget. Okay, Gale Force up 2-0. Plenty of time left here in this game number 2 for our Durp team to make something happen. Turbo just forgetting the ball for about 10 seconds there, just looking for anyone to demo, and gets one, and then finds himself in the opposing team goal. That was pretty exciting. Turbo back with control, gonna try to pinch it. Over to Violent Panda, don't let him shoot. What did Shogun say? Oh, just barely missing the top right-hand corner. Turbo trying to sweep it up. K-Dop is there too. But
all right, where's my eraser?
Back to Violent Panda. There it is. There's your eraser.
He's still only credited for 3 shots so far, so technically still 100%. So that's good for him.
Yeah.
But Gale Force just really starting to wrap up. I actually really like Turbo in Batmobile. He's just very solid. I mean, he's very solid in any car, more or less. We could put him in pretty much anything, and he'd still be doing this. Oh, Fairy. I think he wanted the flip reset off the car, just couldn't quite make it.
Oh, close. But yeah, I think Turbo definitely picking the Batmobile as a credit to Fairy Peak. I think that's without a doubt what's happening here. He's doing it on purpose because he really just a little cheeky. Hey, I know you're there. I'm gonna try to do it too with the Batmobile. Turbo in the chat was saying he's like, oh, I'm just gonna lose Fairy Peak because Fairy Peak's amazing. But Gale Force doing nice things so far, up 3-0 in this game number 2. Again, best of 5. Gale Force trying to extend their series lead to 2-0. Violent Panda, I think all 3 of the goals in this game. Yep. K-Dop on defense, over to Violent Panda again. He's going to loft it up. That's 2 members outside of Fairy Peak, so both Mount and Scrub are going for that one. But we need to see something happen. 1 goal every 30 seconds would be super nice right now for our Durp team. Fairy Peak lofting it to the right. This is the magic formula. Scrub trying to make an angle work. This can work. Oh, Scrub Killer just trying to redirect it, but not able to make it happen. That was a good chance, though. Look out. Mount, see what he does. Over to the middle. Fairy Peak is there. That's a good shot. K-Dop on defense. That's 2 committing, though. Turbo as well, but Violent Panda able to get a piece of it, trying to clear it away. Scrub Killer trying to make something happen. He's going to go back and get boost. Mount, back to the middle. Fairy Peak. He's not going to be able to get it. Turbo is there instead. Trying to bring it back the other way. Scrub Killer to Fairy Peak. A minute remaining for Durp to make up 3 goals against the defending RLCS World Champion, Gale Force Esports. K-Dop with a chance. Turbo trying to finish it, but Scrub Killer is there. Over to the corner. He doesn't have much boost. Picking some up, but not in time. Get a backflip it back towards the goal. Fairy Peak demoed by Turbo. Turbo been very physical this game. Very aggressive. I think he has a few demos to his name just in this game alone.
Yeah, we've actually seen that previously from Turbo as well during the game 7 of the upper finals in RLCS, where he just went full blinker mode, wanted to take out everybody, and there's nothing Durp can do to get past this defense right now. Every single time they try and make a way past, someone from Gale Force is there to block.
Okay. I think this is pretty much going to be it for Durp at this point. Just try to get some momentum, try to get a goal, maybe make a fancy highlight play, get a clip going. We already have 1 big clip from Fairy Peak. Ridiculous angle in this game. Sorry, in the last game. But Gale Force Esports, they're going to go up 2-0 in this best of 5. Now, for those of you who are like, okay, Durp is gone. They're done. Don't say that, because they were down 2-0. They were down 1-0 in best of 3 in the last match, in the last round of this tournament. And they had to score with 0 seconds left to tie it up and push it to overtime. Not even kidding. Check the VODs. Just go back a little bit in the stream. And they were able to push to a game 3 and keep going as I hit ready. Gotta make sure I remember to do that.
Hey, I'm quick match.
Yeah, I'm happy for the game to go. Let's do it. Here we go. Game number 3. Ting Open Qualifier number 4. Semifinal number 2. Gale Force and Durp looking to be number 1. But they can't take that from Shogun, because Shogun's number 1.
I am number 1.
That's all I have to say.
Am.
So once again, ladies and gents, Oglob asking me to say his name in the chat. There you go. Have fun. Be sure to follow and subscribe if you want. K-Dop going for an early goal. But yes, ladies and gents, this is the second semifinal of this qualifier tournament. 2-0 advantage belongs to Gale Force Esports in the series. Team Durp, a team thrown together for this tournament. Scrubkilla, NV Mount, and Fairy Peak. They are down 0-2. They are in dire straits. They must win 3 in a row here, but they are certainly capable. Let's see if they can make it happen. Gale Force looking super strong today, though, Shogun.
Absolutely. I mean, their overall bull and boost control has just been phenomenal. Not allowed any of their opponents to really get much of anywhere, and they're looking to reinstate that. After Durp had a very good start to the match, actually triple commit as well. That should be an open goal. Oh, Scrub, how have you missed?
Got it. He's got it.
I've seen Scrub do such difficult shots in the past. But, as it is with literally every other player in the world, you line it up central, you can't possibly shoot it. It's actually impossible.
It makes me feel better, because it happens to me all the time, and I get so sad.
Oh, no, trust me, it happens to everyone.
Happens to the best of us.
The easier it is. I mean, go and try doing the easy mode aerial training. You can't.
I'll preserve what remains of any shred of dignity and confidence in my own play.
Oh, I'm getting you to champ next season.
Oh, hey, I am champ. What do you mean?
Are you?
Yeah.
Come on, I've severely underestimated you.
God, someone kick Shogun out. My goodness. Turbo trying to force.
That'd be so rude. I mean, it wouldn't be as rude as calling you Diamond, but...
Yeah, what's up with that?
I'm sorry. I didn't know you made that transition. Last time I was around, you were Diamond.
No, I've been there, man. But I want the Grand Champ. That's what I want.
Can't have been training you.
Yeah, we gotta play some. The problem is our servers. We're so far away. Come back to the States. I don't know how. Find some reason to come to the States.
There might be a reason soon.
Oh, man. 0-0. We're about halfway through this game number 3. Once again, this is a must-win situation for our orange team, a.k.a. Durp, a.k.a. Scrubkilla, Mount, and Fairy Peak. Gale Force Esports, everyone knows them. Turbo, Violent Panda, and K-Dop. 1 win away here from advancing to the finals of this qualifier and to the grand finals of Ting Open, which is this weekend. The Ting Open Grand Finals are this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, starting at 11 a.m. Pacific. I want to say it's 7 p.m. CET. Both days. So look out for that. But again, a must-win situation for our orange team.
Just leave your computer on and just keep it on Axeltoss's Twitch channel the entire time. As soon as you hear some noise, that's when you know it's on.
And you know, that's honestly a big part of the purpose of the website. Like, just favorite the website, axeltoss.com, axeltoss.gg, and you'll be notified. Or that's a great way to just stay in tune. But almost the chance there for Gale Force. They have a lot of pressure right now. K-Dop coming off the ceiling! Oh my god, he almost made contact with that. But almost only counts in something in hand grenades or something. I don't know the terms.
I don't know any of that.
It's a United States, maybe a Texas thing. Horseshoes and hand grenades. It only counts. That's the term.
Yeah. As soon as you said horseshoes, I believe you.
There you go. Horseshoes and hand grenades. All right, Violent Panda from above. Fairy Peak on defense. Chat helped me out. Thank you, NF Us and H Beards and what's the callouts and OG Thumbs. Anyway, 1 minute left. This is getting intense. Fairy Peak towards the goal. K-Dop is there. Scrubkilla acting as the shadow. Passing it to Mount. Oh my gosh. That was a millimeter away from being an amazing play. Again, a must-score situation. A must-defend situation. Turbo with the shot. Unfortunately, it goes right to Mount, and he's able to save it away. But Gale Force with the pressure. K-Dop over to the middle. There's a collision in midfield. Scrubkilla able to clear it out. Turbo's there. Can he get another touch? No. Mount sending it back to the blue side. Violent Panda on defense. Scrubkilla trying to keep it in range. This feels very much like an overtime game. These guys are both playing. These teams are both playing incredibly well. Fairy Peak with the chance, trying to lift it over Violent Panda. Is the last man to beat, but he's not able to make it happen. Turbo sending it forward. Fairy Peak dropping it down, and it's going to be overtime. If Gale Force can score a goal, they will move on to the finals. They will be our last team of 8 teams into the Ting Open Grand Finals. Durp does not want that to happen, and they're on defense right now, and that's a dangerous spot. Turbo in midair. Scrub Killer trying to fend it away. Violent Panda sending it back towards the goal. And Durp doing everything they can to keep that out of the net. Scrub Killer going back the other way. Fairy Peak trying to keep it around, but Violent Panda able to get control. Back to Fairy Peak. He's sending it back to the blue side. It could be the Fairy Peak show. He loses control to K-Dop. Mount is there. Over to Scrub Killer, who's in the middle. But Turbo's sending it back the other way. Close overtime so far.
Absolutely. The one thing I have noticed is, whilst I have been very impressed by Turbo with the Batmobile, he is struggling with the hitbox of the bumper a little bit. Not very tall car, so every time he's had to try and go for an aerial play, he's not hitting it with the right part of the car at all. And just slightly under hitting it, allowing the opposing team to clear.
Ooh, Fairy Peak. A decent shot. Wishes he had a little bit more pace. Violent Panda hitting it out. Fairy Peak trying to hit it to Mount. Keeping it on that blue side. K-Dop forward, but Scrub Killer's there. Hitting it to the corner. He's staying on it. Scrub Killer staying on it. Fairy Peak taking the pass. And Durp is going to do it. They're going to stay alive in this match. 1 goal in this entire game. 6 minutes and 13 seconds of gameplay. And it's Fairy Peak scoring to push it to game number 4. Our series is now 2-1 in favor of Gale Force. So Durp staying alive, and I'm hitting that ready button right away.
They're a race. Oh, you got it before me. I saved the replay.
How do you know?
You need to tell me. We need to get this Heathrow story out.
Oh my! It's super dramatic, man. So you think 2 hours is enough, right? So
yeah,
first, we're flying out of Leipzig to Heathrow. So not entirely your guys' fault. Not entirely your fault. Okay.
Wait, you managed to go from Leipzig to Heathrow?
Yes. So Leipzig train to Berlin. Sorry, yeah, flying out of Berlin.
Okay.
Sorry.
I was like, I have to get to Munich.
I'm still tired. 24 hours straight of traveling. Leipzig train to Berlin. Berlin flight to Heathrow, and the Berlin flight was like a little bit delayed because of wind. So that's your fault first. Is the wind in London or something?
Yeah,
your fault. So they had to wait a little bit. We ended up being an hour delayed. So it was super dramatic. Landing, and then my main issue will be in the next chapter of this story. But first, we are in game number 4 of this best of 5. Gale Force is up 2-1.
I think Axeltoss has been hired by Telltale to like sell his like story piece by piece.
Shogun, don't you know we are storytellers as commentators of the esports discipline? It's about telling the story, and the story right now is Turbo scoring in the Turbo and Violent Panda scoring in the early parts of games. That's how they win. It took them so long the last game. They're like, you know what? Let's just get that goal out of the way. Scoring in the first 33 seconds. And Gale, they want it, man. They want to put Durp away, but they're hard to be put away because somehow they find a way to stick around.
Yeah, but exactly what they need as well, considering how long it took for us to find a single goal in the previous game.
Yep.
Now they can do exactly what they did against Fnatic, which is just force a team that has got to do all the work to make mistakes.
Remember, Flipside Tactics. They were the first team to qualify today for semifinal, winning a best of 5 over Method.
Oh, what a shot!
Turbo. What happened there?
Batmobile shots. This is the only sort of power you can get with a Batmobile.
Yes. He passed it.
Launched.
He passed it to himself. That was the Turbo assist and the Turbo goal. I'm telling you, it's that free play practice. It's that free play
practice. He shouldn't be whinging. He really shouldn't.
No. All right.
He's saying thank you, Axeltoss.
I agree. He'll be thanking me, I guess, if he wins this whole tournament with Gale Force, because they're...
Guarantee you he won't.
Gale Force looking good, though. Up 2-0, 3:30 remaining. Mount is angry. Demos K-Dop. Fairy Peak taking it back the other way. Turbo on defense. Violent Panda flipping off the backboard. K-Dop is there in the middle. Scrub Killer, Mount, both in position to get it. Mount going to launch it forward. Turbo in the air, hitting it back toward the orange side. Fairy Peak over to Scrub Killer. Gets a piece of it. Can he stay on it? No. K-Dop on defense from Gale Force, sending it back the other way, trying to pass to the middle. Fairy Peak over to Scrub Killer. Violent Panda on defense, up the side. Nice little fake.
Mid-air fakes, that's the level we've got to.
Here we are. Welcome to Rocket League. As of January 30th, 2018, fakies becoming standard in midair. K-Dop on defense in midfield, sending it towards the goal. Scrub Killer. Could this be his moment? Durp has to find something here. They will be out if they cannot come through with a victory. They got 2 goals to make up just to tie the game, and we're halfway through game number 4. Fairy Peak over to Scrub Killer. That's a combo that should work every time, and it might! Fairy Peak able to sneak it in. I think someone missed it.
Yeah, Turbo didn't really get close.
And Violent Panda almost with the save as well, but I think that was Scrub Killer might have disrupted Violent Panda a little bit to make sure that goal went in. And Durp bring it back just a little bit. Fairy Peak demo and a Violent Panda. One more goal here for Durp to bring this back. Scrub Killer keeping it on the blue side. Mount in the middle. Kind of towards the goal, but K-Dop is there. And that's too slow for him ever to have an issue with it. Scrub Killer on defense, lofting it up to himself. Fairy Peak and Scrub Killer, a little bit of miscommunication. Both of them going for it. Let's see if Gale Force can take advantage. Coming back the other way. Scrub Killer getting a piece of it. K-Dop, he thought he might have gotten a shot available. Mount back on defense. Turbo. Fairy Peak. Back to Violent Panda. Turbo towards the goal, and that's going to go in. That's another goal from Turbo. This is the Turbo show here in game number 4.
Oh, and they got it so wrong to start with, and Turbo manages to make it so very right by the end. A double commit for the same ball. They didn't make too much contact, and Turbo can pull out the defender that thought they'd made way much more of a mistake than they actually did.
And Gale Force find themselves with a 3-1 advantage with 90 seconds left. Can they bring it back? Can Durp bring it back, Shogun? What do you think, man?
They can, but they're going to have to play much more risky, which could lead to like a 3 or 4 goal lead to Gale Force. We've already seen how quickly they can transition.
All right, it might be up to Scrub Killer, the phenom that Rocket League Esports has been starving for. What's going on in the goal? Everyone getting tangled up. Right now, the pressure belonging to Durp. Mount to Fairy Peak. Lofting it up. Staying on it. Almost getting another piece of it, but Mount able to follow it up. Going to try to pass the Scrub Killer, I'm sure. But Turbo's there on defense. Trying to send it away. Mixing it up with K-Dop a little bit. Fairy Peak over to Mount. He's going to pass it. Loft it forward. Scrub Killer immediately taking for the skies, and he's going to hit it with the backboard, but there's no opportunity there. Fairy Peak back on defense. Only 40 seconds left for Durp to bring it back. Mount with a demo onto Turbo. That's one way to make it happen. Scrub Killer with control. Trying to fake it. K-Dop on defense. He's not going to be fooled. Fairy Peak trying to be in a shadow position there. Not able to get a piece of it. Gale Force looking good. 30 seconds left. Durp has to turn this into some offense right now. And this might be a pretty good opportunity. But K-Dop always there on defense. 15 seconds to go. We're running out of time here.
Yeah, this is just such a difficult position for Durp to be playing in. As soon as that early goal from Violent Panda went in, they were always going to be fighting up against it. And it looks like they're going to be dropping out. Gale Force are final qualifiers.
There it is. Gale Force Esports does it. That was a lot of fun, though, watching Scrub Killer, I got to say. A lot of fun watching this Durp team come together and really try to make a run. But it's going to be Gale Force Esports moving on to the finals of the Ting Open Qualifier number 4, and more importantly, moving on to the grand finals of the Ting Open, which means, ladies and gents, we have all 8 teams decided for our grand finals coming up this weekend. Your 8 teams involved with the grand finals this weekend for the Ting Open will be Fnatic, Envious, Gale Force, Flipside, Cloud9, FlyQuest, Equinox, and Dignitas. 4 European teams and 4 North American teams. Again, 8-team single elimination. Every match will be best of 7. And that's this weekend starting February 3rd at 11 a.m. The finals Semis and finals will be February 4th, starting at 11 a.m. Pacific. So, ladies and gents, one match to go on this stream right now. It's a best of 5. It's the finals of the Ting Open Qualifier number 4. First place will play against Envious in the quarterfinals and take home some more money for winning. Second place will play against Fnatic in the grand finals. And we'll have a little bit less money from this qualifier, but money all the same. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, it is Gale Force Esports going up against Flipside Tactics, a best of 5 to decide our winner of the Ting Open Qualifier number 4. We'll be right back.